Partnered by Times Influence.
Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. You're with me, Big Brain, here today on Times Now, and we are delighted to bring to you the Coimbatore final of Tata Crucible for campuses. From across the length and breadth of this country, we've been bringing you this year's finals. This is one city where invariably the teams make it to a national final. The quality is good, it's known for its education, you would therefore expect a good final. With us here today are 6 wonderful finalists. We'll start by taking a look at who they are. Those then are 6 teams here today at the Coimbatore final of Tata Crucible. From here, we get started with our battle. And as you are aware, having watched this quiz over the last many weeks, 23 questions common to the teams, 100 crew bit, the base value, minus 100 if they get it wrong. They're allowed to play a Tata card which can take the value up to a 150. That's their discretion. They get it wrong, they get a minus 150. We pick action on the first frontier of our battle here today, conquering uncharted terrain. All questions on your screen, 5 on the first frontier, starting with the first one, hands on the buzzer. Question on your screen, starting now. This gentleman's name is Alexei Moisenkov. He started an app in Russia. On my right, on table number 3, Amrita have gone for it.
We play a Tata card and he started Prisma.
You're playing at a 150 and you're playing Prisma.
Prisma.
Something that went on to become a rage. No one had tried an experiment of an app like that. 150. Yes. Oh, first quick start, aggressive 150 on that. Here's the next one. On your screens, overall answer is what matters. Lateral thinking. Now. Amrita again on the buzzer on my right.
We use a Tata card.
150 again.
I think it is Jack Daniels.
Explain.
I have just seen that old number 7 brand in Jack Daniels thing. I think he's the founder, Jack Daniels. That's it.
But 150. Oh, aggressive quizzing. As we go to the next one, hands on the buzzer. Here we go. Who owns on table number 6? Are they playing a 150? Evian on your screen. What's your strategy?
100. We play for 100.
You play for 100. All right?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola minus 100. On table number 1, PSG, 100 or 150?
Tata card 150.
Tata card for a 150.
The Danone group.
The Danone group, 150. Well played, PSG. They get a 150, minus 100 on the chartered accountants. The next question coming up is an analytic. They got to work the formula, apply it to the 3 answers, arrive at an overall answer. You hit the buzzer and decide your strategy only when you are sure you've got the overall answer. If you're ready, on your screen, now. They've gone for it in a flash. Can I have your answer and strategy?
100. 100.
100.
Playing for 100. It is SA and
minus 100. In a hurry, minus 100. Why would you do that? Someone's done the calculations, the chartered accountants in the making. Overall answer, strategy,
We'll play for 100. IBM.
IBM. Minus 100 again. Well, tricky one for the teams there. The three answers I was looking for was SlideShare, Orchon, and Nintendo. Put your formula there. You get an ICI. Two teams getting consumed on the analytical world. Final one in the first frontier as we cover a world of pioneers. Overall answer is what matters. On the next one, lateral thinking. Here it comes.
एक ओरियो तुम्हारा एक मेरा
I'll call you back.
चलो पहले ट्विस्ट करो
On table number 6, ICAI strategy. They're on minus 200 at the point. Yes?
We go for 100.
You're continuing to play at 100. Okay, overall answer.
Is it craft foods?
Craft foods, minus 100. Someone on a second attempt. You got to apply your head to it. Nobody. Is someone trying? The answer that I was looking for was Android. Teams missing out here today, and the quiz is therefore getting a little tense. Early days nonetheless here today at the Coimbatore final of Tata Crucible. On the other side, I'll tell you where the teams stand. For the moment, permit me a quick break. Back in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Coimbatore final here today. On Times Now, it's Tata Crucible. Here's a look at the Crucible quotient. As we move to the second frontier, time to walk the talk. Here it comes. Strategy remains the same. 6 questions in this segment. Keep in mind the 150 Tata card. That's your discretion. The first one on your screen. Now. Townhouse. They've gone for it in a flash. PSG on my right. What's your take?
Going for the Tata card.
He's playing a 150. They need a high score somewhere.
Townhouse is an initiative by Oyo Rooms.
150. Well played. Trust Oyo to deliver you good costs. As we go to the next one on screen. Now. Hashtag Life May. It's always good to have options. Choose from 125,000 when it comes to the world of medical care. Who is this entity who's become a reliable, trusted partner for many to even find good doctors? Taking a shot at it. PSG, are they taking a risk? Strategy.
We'll pay 150.
He's playing a 150 after a deep thought. It just doesn't usually happen like that.
We'll say Proacto.
Practo. Apps which today help you track doctors, and he's playing a 150. I think that's a risk. Plus 150. Oh, huge risk to take. Here's the next one on your screens now. Extraordinarily trusted on my left. CIT have gone for it. Strategy.
Tata card 150.
Tata card at a 150 says CIT. Go ahead.
Sun Pharma.
Sun Pharma. One quiet company that has stood the test of time. Put your hands together. 150. He was quick and he was fast. As we go to the next one, the speed is really beginning to grow here as questions start rolling. Next one on your screen. Now. They've gone for it. Is ICAI. They're on minus 300. They really need to make comebacks from here. Are they playing a 150? They don't have a choice. I think they'll start playing 150 now. Strategy?
We go with 100. Something related with Britannica Encyclopedia.
Something to do with Britannica Encyclopedia. They always believed knowledge is like a tree, and it's a tree of knowledge. Put your hands together. As we celebrate knowledge, at Tata Crucible. Well played. They've erased one of their negatives with that. Here's the next one. It's another of your analytical questions coming up on screen now. T minus 2, X minus 3, Z minus 3 will give you a huge company. On my left, IIT, will they play a 150? Massive company.
150.
150, he's taking a shot. They had to start somewhere.
UPS.
UPS, 150. Well played, IIT. And the next scorecard is going to be interesting to watch. But for the moment, overall answer on the next one, here it comes.
You get in the zone long before the match.
On my right, PSG strategy.
We'll go for a Tata card.
Now they're really beginning to play aggressive here. Go on.
We'll say it as Duracell.
Duracell, explain.
Duracell is being owned by Berkshire Hathaway. I think he's the guy that...
Fantastic. Fantastic quizzing. That's a high quality answer. We move to the next frontier of our game here today. As we celebrate 150 years of the Tatas, it's time to chronicle their history. Tata at 150. Here it comes. On the first one, it's an analytical question which will lead you to something fantastic on screen now. N plus 1 from a pharma company, O plus 2 from a famous brand, S minus 1 from the old logo of an entity, D minus 4 from a very modern company. On team number 1, PSG strategy.
You go play for 100.
He's playing 100 now, all right. That's a cautious decision. Go ahead.
It is BASF.
BASF. From the world of Tatas. Minus 100. Pharma giant on the first one. Someone's gone for it. On my right.
I'll go for 100.
You're going for 100. Amrita.
I think it is ESAF.
Well, minus 100 to you. Tata Sports Adventure Foundation. Well, or Tata Steel Adventure Foundation. Well, moving on to the next one. Hands on the buzzer. On the world of Tatas. Here we go. Strategy.
I go for a Tata card.
150.
I think it is Tata Innovation Center.
Tata Innovation Center. Minus 150. On table number 2, CIT now getting into the race. Strategy.
150.
150.
This TISS, Tata Institute of Social Sciences.
Lovely. Oh, well played. Tata Institute of Social Sciences. We'll give them a full 150. Confident. Final question on your screens. Now. This is team number 5.
Tata card. Vistara.
Vistara. Minus 150. They've gone for it. It's a minus 150 on Vistara. 100, 150.
150.
150. Go on.
Vivanta, we guess. Taj Vivanta.
Vivanta.
Taj Vivanta.
Plus 150. Well, the game really getting tight as we move on to the next frontier of this battle here today. And I tell you what, we'll tell you where the teams stand after the next 3 questions. Time for us to play on a frontier, which is to play the game beyond the prize. Here it comes. The first one coming on your screen. Here we go. United by half. Whose bold campaign is this? Strategy?
100.
100. Suddenly the values are going down now. Yes?
United Colors of Mint.
United Colors of Benetton. Put your hands together. Well, that's a psychology that plays in a quiz, but they get it absolutely right. As we go to the next one, careful, on screen now. This is a famous foundation. He's gone
Tata
for it in
card.
a flash.
Tata card. Kamal.
Who?
Kamal Hassan.
Kamala Hassan. Explain.
He owns this foundation, Petraldan Pilya. It's for some AIDS kids or kids with AIDS or something. And
Kamala Hassan.
Yeah, it's Kamala.
Playing the game beyond the prize. Put your hands together. 150. Oh, beautifully played. 150. And the final question in this round, on your buzzers, now. Shared goodness is a quiet foundation.
100.
100, they're on 250 currently, so he wants another 100, all right?
Kisses.
100. Put your hands together, well played. Hershey's came out with a concept and said, spread the kisses among children and bring in happiness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one round remaining in our final, and I tell you what, this quiz is becoming super interesting. I'll tell you why I make that statement on the other side of this break, but at this point in time, a quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Tata Crucible for campuses at Coimbatore. One frontier remaining here today on Times Now. But before we get to that, let's take a look at what the Crucible Exchange has to say. As we move to the final frontier, time for us to play on One World, a global enterprise. Here it comes. Six questions remaining, all of them in this frontier. 900 krupits, starting with the first one now. For the first 100 years, this company traded as A.G. Thompson. They got their present name after the founder's
150.
pet. Jackie was part of the Kingfisher family. 150 says CIT. Go ahead.
Kokubara.
And you're playing a 150.
Yeah.
CIT are in the lead. Oh, put your hands together. Very, very well played. From the world of cricket, whether it's bats or balls, a bird from the Kingfisher family, Kookaburra, is absolutely right. On the next one, on screen, now. It's a Swedish defense giant.
Tata Card.
You did not play the
fine,
Tata
100.
card. You answered first. Go ahead.
SAB. SABB. SAAB.
In a hurry, not playing a 150 plus 100. Plus 100 to CIT. Suddenly they're beginning to put pressure on PSG. Extremely well played. On the next one, hands on the buzzer. PSG under pressure. Question coming up now. CIT?
Tata Card, and this is
Tata card for a 150. Are they getting extra aggressive at this stage?
this is a brand by Amazon. Amazon inline fashion.
It's a brand by Amazon. Huge risk to take at this stage. CIT. 150! Oh, look at the joy. Risk at a perfect moment. CIT are suddenly looking at becoming Coimbatore champions. Here's the next one now. Whose extraordinarily famous ad campaign is this? When you invest in this, you invest forever. CIT. That would be the most unlikely team to take a risk at this stage. Strategy.
Base.
100. He's playing at a base value.
This is diamonds, and we'll say DBS diamonds. Forever diamonds.
Diamonds are forever. Is that a logical guess you're making?
Logical guess.
Sometimes in life, you got to take your chances. 100! Oh, CIT knew you got to take your half chances in life. Well, If you've got to win in a city like Coimbatore, you've got to take those chances. It's not an easy city. Penultimate question on screen now. He's gone for it. He wants to cross probably 1,000. Is he playing a 150?
Base.
Base value? Del. 100. Oh, CIT are beginning to nail this quiz and nail it in style. Final question on screen. Here it comes. On table number 2, CIT want to get ahead of IIT. The dark blue background of the logo is known to designers as Pantone 294C. Strategy?
Base.
Base at 100.
IKEA.
Blue minus 100. He's gone for it. No loss. He's the last attempt, so he's playing his game. Strategy?
150.
150. Now he wants to cross that 1,000 mark.
Ford.
The Ford logo is a blue oval with a Ford written in it. 150. We'll take a look at the final scores here today. Ladies and gentlemen, there we are at an outstanding final yet again at Coimbatore. Time for us to congratulate our 2 champions. It's our pleasure and privilege to have amidst us a young leader from the world of Tatas, the general manager and the head of this property, Mr. Kumar.
So this city has the highest competence, I would say. I've worked in many cities. I think this is the 10th city that I'm working in. But this city has more competence, primarily because of good educational institutions around, and people generally are very creative.
For now, as our runner-up here today, Nivin Krishnan and Hari, PSG College of Arts and Science. Well done, guys. As champions, CIT. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after that remarkable final, like I told you, Coimbatore is a good city. And a new champion emerges. CIT will move into the next round from here, but we will move from here right up north to Lucknow. A fantastic city, top institutes. You don't want to miss that next week. But till then, from me, Big Brain, from all of us here at Team Tata Crucible, you are watching Times Now. Good evening and goodbye.
Brought to you by Tata. Leadership with trust since 1868.